forget you, Barbara.
Ever played Skin the Cat?
Someone's in the back seat! Tell me where you are, John!
Wolfman's got Nards!
Hi guys, my name's Barry and welcome back to the channel. Do you know when you watch a movie time and time again, you notice new things every time you watch it, or you've got different theories every time you watch a movie? Well, that's the same with me with Halloween from 1978, and it's something that I thought about before but I've just forgotten all about. But recently, after watching Halloween 1978 yet again, I noticed to myself and I thought to myself, was Michael even after Laurie specifically? Ignoring the brother-sister aspect from part 2 onwards, that's obviously why he's after Laurie Strode in the sequels, but when you look at the first one and you break it down fully, it doesn't seem like he's after anyone specific. He just seems to stalk Laurie because she was the first person that he saw approaching the Myers house. Even though Laurie was his first stalk, she wasn't his first target. His first target and his first victim was Annie. And then when you look at Halloween and you watch him stalking Annie, he seems to be stalking Annie more than he did Laurie Strode. Yes, of course he does stalk Laurie during the day, but it seems to be spread out over the course of the day. But when he starts stalking Laurie, all of a sudden Annie and Linda come onto the scene. So not only is he stalking Laurie, he is stalking Annie and Linda as well. As you can see from the movie as well, he does stalk Annie quite a bit until he gets her alone. He then moves on to Linda. He watches her, he waits. He disposed of Bob before he then kills Linda, but he toys with her beforehand with the whole Bob's glasses, the white sheet and the beers. With Laurie it was different. Obviously she was the main character, so the build up of her stalk was different to Annie and Linda. So of course we're going to look at Laurie as being the main victim, the person that he's after the most. But when you break it down, he's not really after Laurie as much as we think he is. He's after anyone and everyone. With Laurie though, it looks like an accident that he was after her yet again. What if she didn't go over to the Wallace house to see what was happening? What if she wasn't as nosy as she was as a character? Then he maybe wouldn't have been after her yet again, because yes, he does stalk her during the day, but he doesn't stalk her at night. So without her going over there again, then maybe she wouldn't have been stalked at all again. To me, it looks like yes, he did stalk her and yes, he wanted to kill her, but she was never alone during the night for him to be able to kill Laurie, whereas Linda and Annie seem to have been the easier prey for him, because yes, at times they weren't alone, but he waited and waited until they were alone, or he killed Bob for example, and then he was able to kill Annie and Linda. In my opinion, it seems like Michael was only after Laurie because she kept bumping into him, not because she was the intended target from the beginning. Obviously with many sequels it looks like there's a stronger case for Michael being after Laurie, obviously with the storylines, with him being the brother-sister aspect, etc, etc. But if you look at this movie as a one-off, then to me it just looks like she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. When discussing this topic, I do have to stress though guys, you have to watch Halloween as a one-off movie. You have to ignore all the sequels to really think about what John Carpenter was trying to do. Yes, today we know that Laurie Strode is the main victim and she's the main target, that's the one that Michael wants to stalk, etc. But watching it as a one-off movie and you just look at it as if it's its own individual movie, he wasn't just after Laurie, he was after Laurie, Annie and Linda. For all we know, if he saw anyone else, mainly a teenage girl, then he would go after them as well. But for this storyline, it's Laurie, Annie and Linda, not just Laurie. I know it's a bit of a hypothetical what if situation though guys, but what do you think of that? Do you think that originally his intention was just Laurie, or his intention was any teenage girl? Leave your comments down below guys, let me know what you think, let me know why as well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.